My mom lied about my dad abandoning me. I'm 25 and I just found out my mom lied to me my entire life about my dad. She told me he abandoned us when I was a baby, but the truth? She kept him away. When I was little, every time I asked about my dad, Mom's face would harden. She'd say, he didn't want us. He left before you were even born. So I grew up believing I wasn't wanted. Mom did everything on her own, or at least that's what she said. She worked 2 jobs, always reminded me how hard she had it, and made sure I knew how lucky I was to have her. Whenever I'd ask for details about my dad, she'd shut it down. He's not a good man, she'd say. You're better off without him. So I stopped asking. Fast forward to last month. I was applying for a new job and they needed my birth certificate. I went through some old boxes in the basement where Mom keeps all the family documents. That's when I found a thick envelope labeled court papers. I know I shouldn't have opened it, but curiosity got the best of me. Inside were legal documents, custody records, child support letters, and a restraining order request. But here's the thing. The request was denied. The paperwork said my dad had been trying to get visitation rights. For years I froze. He wasn't gone because he didn't want me. He was gone because she kept him away. The most recent document was from when I was 8. He had written a personal letter to the court saying, I just want to see my daughter. Please tell her I never stopped loving her. I burst into tears. When Mom came home, I confronted her. I said, you told me Dad didn't want me. You lied. She tried to act confused, but when I showed her the papers, her face turned pale. Finally, she said, you don't understand? He wasn't good for us. I asked, then why did the court deny your restraining order? Why did he pay child support every month? She didn't answer. She just whispered, because money doesn't make a good father. I said, but you made me hate him. She started crying and said, I was scared. I didn't want to lose you. Apparently, my dad had wanted shared custody. He lived in another state and was willing to move closer, but Mom refused. When the court didn't side with her, she moved without telling him where. She literally disappeared, changed jobs, changed her phone number, everything. She told everyone he'd abandoned us. For 25 years, I believed it. I tracked him down last week. It took a few hours of searching online, but I found his Facebook page. He looked older, grayer, but his profile picture was of him holding a little girl. My half-sister. My heart dropped. I messaged him. I didn't know what to say, so I just typed, hi, I think I'm your daughter. He replied within minutes. He said, I've been waiting for this message for 25 years. We talked for hours. He told me he never stopped looking for me. He even hired private investigators, but Mom kept changing addresses. He said he used to send birthday cards every year, but they always came back, returned to sender. He thought I hated him. When I told him what Mom said all these years, he cried. I've never heard a man sob like that. He said, I missed your first words, your first steps, your entire life, because she wanted to punish me. He said he forgave her long ago, but I could tell it still broke him. Now I'm stuck between them. Mom says I'm betraying her for reaching out to him. She keeps saying, you don't know what it was like back then. He hurt me. But every time I ask how, she changes the subject. Maybe he wasn't perfect. Maybe he made mistakes. But I deserve the truth. And what hurts the most is realizing that the person I trusted the woman who raised me, was also the one who took away 25 years of my father's love. Now I'm rebuilding something she destroyed, and I don't know if I can ever look at her the same way again.